We're all living in the year 2020, but anyone who has these gadgets is living in the year 2030. That's because these gadgets are decades ahead of any technology we use today. These will likely be the norm in 20 to 50 years. But right now, these amazing gadgets are very rare and futuristic, and you can even buy them today. I'm Charlie, and today we're going to look at gadgets you didn't know you needed. But before we get into it, why not subscribe and press the notification bell too? Coming up first, we have hologram mouse. Since the 1980s, the computer mouse has pretty much stayed the exact same thing. Of course, we also have trackpads, but that's only when it's attached to a laptop. Well, one company named Seraphim has changed the game with the Odin Aurora. The Odin Aurora is the world's first projection mouse. The tiny device can fit in your backpack or pocket and kind of looks like a Transformer's head. It has bright red eyes and also a light projector in its head. Put it on literally any surface and bang, you have a mouse you can use with your finger. This is also great for gaming as you can do all kinds of movements with this new piece of tech. And you can buy it for around $50, much less than an Apple mouse. Next up is Noke. Locks are great inventions which have been around for centuries, but no one likes fiddling around with a key in their lock. Don't you wish you could just walk over to your lock and it would unlock for you before you get there? Well, that's exactly what this invention named Noke does. Noke locks have a built-in Bluetooth receiver which can connect to your smartphone. You can share the lock with anyone simply by adding them on your phone. When you're a few steps away from your Noke lock, it will unlock it for you automatically. This is great if you don't want to have to carry tons of keys around. All you need is your smartphone and it's just as secure. You can also set a secret tap code on your Noke lock in case you don't have your phone with you. Next up is Orbit Wheel. You've seen bicycles and skateboards before, but what about a hybrid of the two? Meet Orbit Wheel, the new way to get around town. These are two wheels made of polyurethane. You put your 2 feet in them and you simply go. It requires almost no learning, unlike a bike or skateboard. It's made of a plastic compound which protects you from shocks on the road. Using this invention, you can reach a speed of 12 miles per hour, and it will only set you back around $300. That's of course much cheaper than a car or a top-range bike. Next up is pocket printer. Printers are great inventions, but they're very big and cumbersome too. Sometimes you're out and about and you just want to print something quickly, but of course you can't transport your office printer around town with you. Well, now you can. Meet Zuta Pocket Printer. This was invented by the Jerusalem University of Technology. This robot is a miniature printer which moves around your page. It's kind of like a Roomba cleaning robot, only for printing. You can also align exactly where you want it to print on the sheet. You can control the printer from your laptop or your cell phone. You can print 1,000 pages before you need to change the ink cartridge. This printer can be bought online for $180. Next up is LEATHERMAN Tread. This may look like a normal stainless steel bracelet, but it's much more than that. One may describe this as a Swiss Army knife you can wear on your wrist. That's because it's a multi-tool. This bracelet can transform into 29 different tools. This includes a screwdriver, a box wrench, a Phillips head, a SIM card pick, or a hex drive. This bracelet will last you a lifetime and it has a warranty of 25 years. This will fit any wrist, from a big-wristed man to a small-wristed boy. That's because you can simply add and remove links to make it bigger or smaller. There's also a carbon coating which protects the surface from rain or anything else that could get onto it. You can even add a watch face and make it into a watch. You can get one of these for $170, which is much less than many watches. Next up is NIMBLE. This may look like a yellow thimble, but it's much more than that. Put this invention on any of your fingers and you no longer need a box cutter or scissors ever again. That's because you simply move it onto any surface and it will cut it. You can open packaging, boxes, or anything else. Anyone can use this because it's made of rubber, which means it can adapt to any finger size. The design of the blade also prevents you from accidentally cutting yourself. You can wear this all day if you needed to do so for work reasons. And this tiny yet genius invention only costs $11. Coming up next is Robot Gardener. For some, gardening is a passion. For others, it's a chore. There's definitely some bits of gardening which are more interesting than others. And for those less interesting parts, why not get a robot gardener? Franklin Robotics has made something known as Turtle. Now this is really a 2030 invention. Turtle can cut garden weeds and also grass. The invention is waterproof and also eco-friendly because it operates from solar panels. You can buy one for $250. That's probably a lot less than paying a gardener to do this for you. And finally on the list we have bread lightsaber. I'm sure if anyone's watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, they remember this invention. In the movie, you can slice bread while the lightsaber toasts it for you. Well, one British inventor named Colin Furze has made this reality. His knife is called Furzo Toasto. It uses an electrical current to power a red-hot blade which cuts toast. The knife uses a microwave transformer, copper pipes, and a blade. Colin made a video explaining his awesome invention. In it, he said, "It's a little bit crusty on the edges, but that's pretty good." Okay, it may not be a reality at this moment, but I think in the next 10 to 20 years we'll definitely have lightsaber knives. But now it's time to make your voice heard. Vote in the poll in the top right corner, which was the most amazing gadget you didn't know you needed. If you want some more amazing videos, then check out my second channel. But as always, thank you for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.